Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and happy Monday to you. It's time for Cheer Corner, and Cheer Corner is a time when I make a card with you, and you get to nominate someone to receive this card anywhere in the world. We're going to give somebody Happy Mail because I truly believe that together we can change the world one card at a time. My name is Jackie Vandersar Boot, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada and in the Netherlands. And that makes me really happy because it's quite a unique opportunity. And the reason it works is because I'm married to a Dutchman, but I still have my home in Canada. So I have two addresses so I can work in two markets. Well, yeah, it's fun. Anyway, I want to share with you a grad card today. Now, it doesn't have to be a grad card, and I realize this is Cheer Corner and you might not need a graduation card in your life. So you can just ask for a card for any occasion and I will send that instead. But I wanted to show you, I don't actually have this stamp set. So how am I going to make a card without this stamp set? It's called Level Complete. And my daughter, Rachel, is graduating from Carleton University and she loves to game. Thankfully, she's not addicted, but she does relax with gaming, and that's okay. So I actually had to look up the controller to find out what color to color the knobs. I am so not like I have gamed with them once and it was okay, but it's just not a relaxing, fun thing for me to do because I'm so, maybe if I really spent some time and got better at it. But you don't need to have a graduation set in order to make a graduation card. So what I'm using is the Alphabet a la mode dies. I'm using this fun, sparkly paper and a cool product. Now, where did it go? I have to find it. Not good. Okay, they are called foam adhesive sheets. So what I did was I measured one and it was 4¼ by 4½. So now what we're going to do is just peel off the backing on one side. So now it's super sticky. And we're going to lay this on top as best we can. There. And now we've got this and it's going to be like a thick sticker, they're going to be raised letters. And we'll just take our alphabet dies out and we're going to spell the word grad. And you could do whatever you want. You could spell the person's name. It doesn't matter. And there's also special characters for different languages, which is really awesome. But I don't need those. So G, R, and there's a couple. You see, there's a couple R's, there's a couple N's. It's quite nice. Couple A's. G, R, A, D. There's two E's. So that's helpful. These are great if you're a scrapbooker. These are wonderful. So we're just going to lay them on and then run them through the die cutting machine, and then I will be back with the letters. So like so. I'm just going to move them aside for now. But I was at a Stampin' Up! Event, and so I stamped these images and I cut them out. So, and then I also cut out this one's crooked, so I'm just going to make it pretend that it was supposed to be like that, because that's the only one I have. Leveled up, and I used the, the stitched rectangle dies to cut them out. See, and I really like this one, Achievement Unlocked. So I cut another one of these, and I'm going to cut a little strip and put that underneath there. And I see now that this one is also slightly crooked. You know what? Life isn't perfect, and that's okay. So I decided to cut out not only Grad, but also Rachel. So I just might customize this card. And what am I going to do next? I have a thick white card base, and it is 4¼ by 11, scored at 5½, or it's 27.9 by 10.5 centimeters, scored at 14.85. And then we have a layer that's going to be 4 inches by 5¼ or 10 centimeters by 14.35. So what I want to do before I do anything else is I want to color these little guys. And I made a little cheat sheet so that I know which ones are which, and I've got my markers. And don't ask me what they're for. The blue, you guys can instruct me here. And then the green, I'm using Parakeet Party here. There. And then orange, pumpkin pie at the top. I'm guessing that's go and that's stop, and then I don't know, and maybe the blue is jump. You guys are going to laugh so hard at me, but you know what? I could have Googled it, but obviously I didn't remember from my lesson. So we have that. I'm just going to play with this because I don't have this card planned out at all. So I thought what we'll first do is put the words grad. And then you know what? I also want to put this little strip on here. And maybe some of these things will go in the inside as well. So I cut this out with a rectangle as well, so it's exactly the same size. And I'm just going to lay that on, very floaty, and then lock it in place there. It looks slightly crooked, which bothers me. Trying to move it, that's not going to work. Sometimes you just think, oh, maybe I should just use scissors. There, I've decided. You know what? It's not perfect. That's okay. That's my whole point today, that life doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay. It's just okay. You know, she didn't graduate university with being perfect either. And it was COVID. Oh, you know what? This is funny because there's more room on the top, so this might even it out that my words are also crooked. There. Looks a bit like snakeskin, doesn't it? Achievement unlocked. Yeah, that actually worked out really well. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to do this, and what I did notice when you take these letters off is that they didn't cut through all the way to the back, and that's okay. See, the backing is not cut, but do I want Grad or do I want Rachel? Maybe I will do Rachel. So just pull the whole thing off. These come out. That didn't work very well. Oh yeah, good. And this is, of course, really thick cardstock as well, that glitter stuff. So I did choose a difficult medium to work with. Look at that. Oh, I'm excited. So I don't think you need to watch me do every single letter. That could get a little bit tedious. And then to get these pieces out, you can just give it a little poke. Okay? There. Okay, so I have all the letters. And I have to say, of course, the glitter paper is impressive. It's really pretty. It's a little bit more difficult. When you cut this out with regular cardstock, it's much easier. But it really wasn't a problem. The little A, that was a little challenging. We're going to put this on the card front now. But the alphabet dies are great because they let you customize your card or your scrapbook page. When I was a scrapbooker, I hated buying stickers because you always ran out of letters and then you couldn't make the titles that you wanted to make. So you'd have to get creative. And then you had to throw away stickers, and I always thought that bothered me. Okay, so now I'm going to play around a little bit. I think that's going to go like so, and that's going to go maybe over top. And then achievement unlocked. Congratulations. I like this too. When it feels like game over, always choose to play again. This is a graduate from COVID, right? So I think it's pretty cool. Let's see. Congratulations. I can put some of these things in the inside too, I suppose. Congratulations. And I think I'm going to put this like so. Yeah, I like that. All right, I knew it would work out. Now, I don't know what colors to put on there, so I'm going to leave that, and I might Google it and see what to do. So this is going to go on flat, that one. And here. So I'd love to hear from you. Do you have somebody graduating this season? I remember the years when you had a kid graduating from kindergarten or junior kindergarten, and they're all such big deals, right? It was like, yeah, those are all precious moments. There. So this is a fun set. It's nice to have a stamp set that isn't just flowers. Now I forget how this went. I think it's going to go like this. And that's going to go flat. Sure. And we'll see if we need any coloring on there. So yeah, Stampin'Up is great because it has lots of options. Our catalog is thick. You can see it online. We have something really for just about everyone. And if there's something that you wish that Stampin'Up had, there's a 1-800 number on the back of the catalog. You can call Stampin'Up as a customer and place your request. Oh, look at that. I'm really happy with how that turned out. I'm going to put it in the inside, and I'm going to say achievement unlocked. And these stitched rectangle dies are pretty awesome. They just give it an extra. I mean, I could have stamped this in here as well and then leveled up. She's going for her master's. I'm going to pop that one up. Yeah, I just love the puns in here. I think it's great. So if you have a gamer in your life, and I know there's an awful lot of people who do game, this is a great set. So I will have the links in my video. If you click on those two little words, show more, then you will be able to order these supplies from me if you live in Canada or if you live in Europe. And the other thing I wanted to say, it's still the month of June. I'm doing a birthday fundraiser where all my proceeds, all my profits are being donated to mental health. There's an organization called Hope House in Chatham, and they work with the Mental Health Association. They meet every month, and they have a craft group, and crafting, paper crafting, art therapy, it all makes such a difference, and you can help. Sponsor a kit for $25, message me. Oh, I sure hope people join in on this because it's dear to my heart. Gerard has a family member who really struggles, and it's just so sad to see that, and it's so nice to be able to make a difference. So thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to nominate someone for this card. Now, obviously, you're not going to give them the Rachel card, but, oh, you know what? I was going to show you another card. Goodness, yes. Here, I made another one. And it just says Grad. Now, this is a florally one, of course, but I could easily change it to more masculine. And then I'm going to make another card for graduation, and it's with the pizza guy. And instead, it's going to say, it's not going to be, these are just images I've stamped, because once again, I don't have this set yet. But I'm going to put on there, you're supremely awesome. And but this is a great set. Together we make a deluxe combo. It's fun. So this is going to be used also with some of those letters. Anyway, that's it. That was a little aside. I hope you have a super day. If you love the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. And if you really want to show me some love, leave a comment and hit the share button. Share it to Pinterest. Share it to Facebook. I want my channel to grow. It's really my way of doing business, because living in 2 countries and traveling back and forth, I'm not complaining. I love my life, but it doesn't do well for doing in-person classes, which is really I really love to do that. So I'm just hoping that when you watch my videos and I inspire you to get the stamp sets, that you'll choose me as a demonstrator, and together we'll have a wonderful crafting journey. Bye.